What's going on, YouTube? Heading out to Mecosta next today. Finally switching it up from the big jumps and ramps and whips and all that. So we're gonna go spin some actual moto laps. Mecosta next track is pretty local to me, so we're not venturing too far away. We're gonna go spin some laps. I really like this track. It's pretty fun. So gonna bring the Stark. I got my outdoor bike, got the 450. Also, as you guys saw in the last video, I've been switching up the camera angles a little bit. I'm gonna try it again in this video. I've got my Insta360 Ace Pro 2 right here. So this is a setup we're rocking with today. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this point of view, but this is what we're rocking with today. Shout out to Insta360. These cameras are absolutely amazing. Been loving this Ace Pro 2 a ton. Camera's a little bit dirty. I apologize for that. I have been using it pretty heavy lately, so that's as expected, but this is what we're rocking with today. So kind of been digging this angle, kind of want to mess around with a few different other angles to try and get like the perfect like onboard POV angle. But today we're going to try it again on the chin mount, see what kind of cool angles we can get and try to give you guys the best experience possible. I feel like it gives a better perspective than I've had so far on this channel. I also have the brand new Insta360 X5 that I'll try to break out today as well. That one's really, really sick. That gives a whole new perspective, since that's like a 360 camera. That gives a whole new perspective on the entire riding experience. So I'll mess around with that as well. But anyways, I'm gonna go load up and we'll head to the track here. Alrighty. Pretty good. How about you?
Good.
This bike's so hard to ride. This bike is just set up like because of the suspension.
Type of track, because it's
yeah, it's junk suspension. Oh, I missed the corner. I want a 3 in, land in a wheelie and carry all the way. Which is definitely possible. Oh, oh, oh! Okay, we're good. Just didn't want anybody to hit that guy. I'm gonna send the 3 in, try and wheelie all the way out. Oh! I wanna come out of that corner and wheelie. That was kind of sick. How goody. I ran out of gear. Not a bad little session. Thank you. That's actually massive.
That's massive.
Hey, I
thought about it, but that shit.
Well, the run before I slid, I was like, oh, dude, there's no way I have traction. But if I have traction, I got it.
That was like third wide and it just perfect. I might go hit it again, why not? That was pretty easy. That's pretty chill. You're up there pretty high, but like it's pretty chill. Alright, that would hurt like low-key a little bit. I greased it though. Yeah, that would hurt. I'm gonna call it after that one.
Are you off the track at the bottom?
Yeah, I'm like so far right. I'm cutting the track too a little bit, and there's like that little pre-hop that I'm just kind of like hopping. That's my lip, basically.
Oh yeah. Dude, that is massive.
I think I come out of sand second, hit third, and it's just you gotta aim so you don't land off the track. Ugh. Okay, that was good enough for me. I'm gonna take the Stark out next to actually do some laps. It's nice to be back on moto suspension again. Nobody knows I'm behind them. Over it. I bet I can crank a couple good ones over that. Solid day. Had some fun. Nice to switch it up from the ramps and the booters once in a while.
Okay, so that's gonna wrap up today's video out at Mecosta MX. Felt pretty good to spin some actual laps on a proper track for once. It's been a little bit since I've been able to do that, so it was nice and refreshing. Also pretty cool to go and bust out that big quad. That thing is actually way bigger than I was expecting from the first time I hit it, so it was pretty cool to kind of like check that off the list there. Also, I'm digging the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 mount location here. I think it looks really clean, kind of gives you a little bit better perspective of what's going on. But I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on it, so drop a comment down below if you think I should stick with it under the visor or if I should keep running the chin mount. You know, I'd like to hear some input on some POV angles. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.